Amazing. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Campaign Crashers. We are a D&D play show where the DMs are different, but the shenanigans are the same. My name is Taylor. I will be the DM for the next, well, I guess we've only got like 2 more sessions until I pass the baton on to Ethan, who's missing tonight. But that being said, do you guys want to give yourselves a quick introduction and then we can get started?
Yes.
Is that pointing up or pointing at yourself?
All right.
Pointing up.
To who?
I'll call him out. Chad.
Hello, everyone. I am Chad. I'll be playing Barrow Willowvale, the Druid Wood Elf. Hello. And yes, today I will be extremely successful in all my checks and climbing abilities. Daddy DM Taylor.
How about your temper? Will that be under control too?
My temper will be, yes, very tame, very mild.
Why am I even watching this stream then?
Yeah, I know. It's like watching hockey without wanting there to be fights. Who does that?
All right.
Bryant, why don't you
Following
go?
up our spectacular introduction to Bayro. Hi, my name is Bryant. I play Elliot I. Magnesi. And honestly, if no one gets into trouble, I'm sure he will. Probably through sheer naivete and just lack of ability. But that's what we're here for.
Good boy, Elliot.
And I'm Simon. I play Og, a gnome wizard, and I'll be your DM for today. So last we left off, the Arakokra bandits have just ambushed you. Everybody roll
I rolled
initiative.
21.
Full Yamsy. Dope. Cool. So we were obviously chatting offline, but I think we'll just do a quick recap. Mostly because last week was one of our offline tapes, which may become available sometime in the future.
DLC.
Podcast only.
Yeah, for real, audio only, because we had some issues with mainly just not having our OBS master.
Yeah,
but that's another
Bryant couldn't
story.
figure out streaming that day.
All right, come on, guys.
Family emergencies don't count. No
Wow,
excuses.
goodbye, guys. Shutting down stream right now.
Hitting
No, we
in
need that for
all-
money making.
Be
in all
right back,
seriousness.
everyone. We have gone to a pause screen. No, I'm joking.
Anyway,
All right.
we're glad everything is good, and you basically just provided us with some unlockable content in the future if anyone ever cares to listen to us or cares what we have to say. That being said, last session, we kicked off things, and it was just a tiny bit spicier than usual, with a date between Brendel and Janine, where despite multiple red flags, Brendel committed himself to making it work with Janine. Surprisingly enough, it was Janine who pumped the brakes on this and said, "Hey, why don't you take some time to think about it?" In which Brendel said no, but being the DM that I am, I didn't want to roleplay any more romance, so I made him think about it. So after a long and slightly awkward, I just roleplayed a romantic date with my friend moment passed. The party decided it was time to head back to Moros's estate in the evening, where they made their way through the caves below. After multiple failed attempts by Bayro to do literally anything useful, the party finally made it to the roofs of the house where their next challenges await.
Wow.
Did that
Anything useful?
You know, I wasn't there for it.
My character's attempt to do anything useful? I think that's a little bit of a fucking stretch. DM? Oh my gosh.
buddy?
Coming
I
at my
had to,
neck.
I
Fake
absolutely.
dungeon mastering.
It got the point across because your explosion would have made it seem like that.
I think the DM just hates us and wants us all to die.
It could be the case. It very could be the case. So you guys, Bayro just actually was venting a little bit. You guys make it to the top of this tree after climbing up from the cavern, and there's basically like a giant knot in the tree. Think of like a chipmunk hole for humans. And this thing sort of pours out onto like one of the flat portions of the roof. So you guys get out, and you're on the roof, and you can see. And I think I mentioned this to you, but um, there's basically like a small wing of the house that connects like right in front of the tower. And between you and that tower, there's basically it's this connecting bridge with a pitch roof that's walls, and the roof are all made out of these really large woven branches that are covered in leaves and moss. Um, you can see the ground of the bridge that sort of leads towards the tower. It's made of stone. You can see that it consists of basically a 3 by 6 square grid of large tiles. You hear me?
3 by 6 grid of large tiles. Okay.
Um, cool. And so, yeah, that's where you are right now. You've taken care of the 2 guards downstairs. There's a couple guards on the ground level, but currently, I currently you, as far as you're concerned, are protected from visibility.
Can you reprime us on the time of day / overall weather of the area?
It's foggy as it typically is in the fall. Um, and you guys chose like dead of the night because remember this is after the date.
Yeah.
Some of us go on morning dates.
Yeah. So um
At
What
At
did
Safeway.
you say?
Safeway. What the heck? What kind of terrible date is that?
Yeah, so this
Major
is-
grocery chain.
Wait. No, you go to Costco because they got that pizza or hot dog
Both.
place. I can't remember, but
Fuck yeah, dude. You know I have that Costco card for that food court.
you got
It's
Tuesday because
$50 a
that's
year.
when it's least packed.
So this part is, in all candor, I expected you guys to be at this place significantly earlier than you are getting
Wow.
there. That being said, I gave you a couple like big hints a few sessions back about your current predicament that you find yourself in, but I will let you attempt to recall it yourselves, and then if I need to give you a little hint, I will.
Og.
Yeah, with that.
Elliot, I have a feeling of deja vu that is just tickling my mind as if I should be remembering something I heard earlier in town, and I'm not exactly thinking of it. Do you remember what? Do you have any? Is anyone else having deja vu?
I don't know what that word means.
It's French.
What's French?
It's a country that doesn't exist.
Are you making a joke with me right now?
No, I'm actually. So here's the. You're kind of like me here, buddy. I'm 2 feet tall, and I've gone all my life without ever knowing that I have a crippling fear of heights. I cannot function right now. I did not know this was going to happen. I've never been high up on a place before. I'd really like to get down quickly.
Can't you fly with
I
magic?
can't
How's
think right
this
now.
new to you?
No, I wish.
Says the guy who just flashed a 50-foot wall with no issues.
We just worked so hard to get up here, and now you want to get down.
No, I don't want to go down the same way we came up here. I want to go like over this branch here. Ooh, that's high. I want to walk over this branch, and I want to get into the house over there.
Some of us worked harder than others too. I just want to mention that.
Yeah, I mean, I only rolled a 7 on that climbing check, so I got in here with like
Yeah.
minimal effort.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know.
just a quick question. Why is... Wait, Og, what are your hands covered in?
Yeah, I don't know. It's either black powder, or it's tar, or it's some other thing.
Wait,
But hey, buddy, your hands too. Look at your hands right now. I mean, those are your gauntlets, but I mean, your gauntlets are on your hands, so I think it's the same thing.
these gloves have been passed down in the Magnesi family for generations. How could this happen to them? They're ruined now. And then like Elliot tries to like rub his hands together to like shake off the dust.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's caked, bro.
Oh
It's
no.
caked.
No matter how much I rub my hands, they won't come off.
It's like no amount of friction can de-dust your hands.
Mine smell like asbestos.
What's asbestos? Is this also another made-up
I'm
French
trying
word?
to do as best as
Oh,
I
God.
can.
Just kill me now. Hey,
Early YouTube reference. That's what we're here
Bayro, what are your hands covered in? It looks like white powder.
for. I love those videos. Yeah, these two tall boys over here, they got like white powder stuff, and I only know they don't mix because of what happened to Bayro when his white hands touched the black powder in the tree. So no high fives, no patting on the back. I guess patting on the back is fine, but I can't reach your back, so you're gonna have to go without it.
What if you put your hand on other people's face and they have like the white hand, like Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I mean we could be Urukai, like here. Oh, no, I can't do it, but here, Bayro, make me Urukai right now.
I don't know what that is, but I suggest if you want to scratch your back, you simply wild shape into an octopus. That's what I do, and it
That's-
works.
I have a
wonderfully.
gun for that.
Wait, you wild shape into an octopus, but you can't swim.
No, I'm a land octopus. I simply stay on land for
It's
up to a minute until I decide to wild shape back
It's
to
one of the,
a land breathing form.
it's one of the famous Raelian land octopus.
Have you ever heard of a discount druid?
Discount
Have
druid?
you ever heard of
Cadavers.
it?
Cadavers.
Because that's how I feel right now.
Quick question: how do we spell our name on Twitch?
Campaign.
Is there a
crasher.
space? Is it one word?
As
It's
opposed
space.
to what?
Wow,
It's
imagine
camp?
if we had thousands of viewers right now.
No, the reason is
Right.
I'm trying to
What do
get
you
people
mean?
to watch right now. They're asking for the Twitch name.
Let me. Oh, okay. It's all one word. I could check quickly because I'm just watching Critical Role on Twitch right now.
Oh, dude, that's such a dig move.
Yeah, it's all one word.
Bro, you gave Chad a coughing
Pascal,
effect
okay.
again.
Dude, that is
Oh my God.
that's what I come here for.
Amazing.
Yeah, so you guys are yeah, you're standing in front of this bridge. I will tell you this is my what I like to call my Elven bridge puzzle.
Do 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 do.
Do what you
What
do.
did we?
Where
I'm gonna
where is
kill
this
you in your
3x6 tile? Where's the 3x6 tile set you mentioned? Is that on the other side of the bridge?
They're running across the bridge. So basically, if you're standing
Okay.
in front of the bridge, right, there's like if you're about to like walk across the bridge, there's 3 tiles in front of you, and then they repeat in
Yeah,
you know.
I've seen this. I've seen Squid Game, so I know this one.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Wait, was that in Squid
Oh
Games?
no!
Have you not finished Squid Games?
No, I wrote this before Squid Games, so those motherfuckers stole my IP, bro.
There's one where
Thank
they've
you for the
got
follow, Slim.
2 bridges of glass. One, they have like varying glass that'll hold a person's weight or not. So that's it. Are these
Don't worry, I haven't seen this, so it isn't. I don't know the solution.
okay? Let's just stop the stream right now and let me tell you all about
This
Squid
is
Games.
the
And
wrong
we'll
time
try
for
and-
this.
Are they don't happen to be color coded? Like they're on a tree branch. What do they look like?
Well, so the overarching like structure of the tree that comes around it is like wood branches that are like sort of interlocking, creating like an arch above it. But the like bridge itself is still like a stone like pathway through.
Okay, and it doesn't happen to have any colors or anything in it.
There every other like row of 3 is a darker like stone.
So it's just a gradient up there.
Right. So it goes
Okay.
like light stone, which is the one right in front of you, then dark stone, then light stone, then dark stone.
Oh, okay. Well,
This guy's seen Squid Game.
I believe that the solution is obvious, except it seems a 50-50. I would guess that if you... Okay, we have to walk on our hands across the bridge. Are you guys with me so
Og,
far?
this sounds like a terrible
that's it.
idea.
No. I mean, like, yeah, it is, but stay with me. If your hands are covered in the white stuff, you got to stay on the white stones. So go ahead, Barrow. The one right in
Mm.
front of us is white. So let us know if that breaks or and you fall to your death or anything.
Well, as the adult in the party, I do feel inclined to go first.
So, okay, keep going.
But
Never a good sign.
because of my previous performance, I implore someone else to go first. But like I said, as the adult, I
Okay.
feel like I should go first. So yes.
Well,
So
here,
actually, can someone? I need someone to give me, just give me a history check really quick.
Anyone?
I got it with a quality 13.
You vaguely remember seeing some sort of strange indicators on your map.
Hey
of
guys,
Marost.
we should consult the map. Alternatively, we should. Let's face it, I'm the lightest one here. We tie a rope around me and then I test the waters. But let's check the map first.
Who has the map?
Who has
I-
a map?
Check the map.
Who are these cartographers?
Brendel, stop being so quiet, damn you, and bring us
Was-
the map.
Hey, sorry guys, I forgot I had the map in my pocket.
It's like he's not
It's-
even
it's
here.
like he-
It's like he's not
yeah,
even
it's like he's
missing.
never went away.
Hey, speaking of, let me pull out the map and hand it to you, Og, since I was the one who was in charge of it.
No, yes, thank you.
It's an
Thank you.
uncanny
I'm
resemblance.
actually kind of shocked.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, Janine,
Hey,
my
Ethan.
love for you ever
Sorry,
blossomed.
buddy. Turns out. Okay. I look at the map. I wasn't. Elliot, you went and got this map in the first place, so you talked to them while I was in the bathroom about getting a better map without all of the water droplets. So you helped me read it here. Where's the part we're looking for? It's
So,
right
yeah, I
there.
think it's right here.
Is
It's
that
this
thing?
thing that's circled.
So
Yeah,
that
it's
thing-
circled right here.
The thing I'm
Yeah,
pointing
that's what you're
at.
pointing at.
Okay. I'm looking at the thing that I'm pointing at.
You're looking at the thing that you're pointing at, and your finger lands exactly on those words from forever ago that you didn't know what to make of them. Out of character, I'm just telling you this because if you like, we'll be here for 2 hours because you guys will just be getting just constantly wrecked.
Can I guess?
So-
Wait, can I guess what they say? Wait, can I guess? They say, slide to the left. Crisscross. Cha-cha, no.
Actually, it's sort of.
Fuck. I leave.
Sort of,
I
guess
leave.
it could be something like that. So you guys, you point your fingers directly on the map, and this was sort of that like ambiguous part of the map where you didn't really know what to make of this. And it seems to highlight the bridge that you're looking at, and you can see there's like basically like a set of words, and there's 5 lines to it, and they like going in order from 1 to 5. It says bear left.
It's a poem.
Bear right.
I'll let Brendel read this.
Oh, okay. You're reading it, Brendel. Right, guys. Sorry, I was just thinking about my love, Janine. So I handed you the map because I didn't want to read it myself. But looking here, using my literacy, I can see that it says bear left, bear right, peer right, peer left, white hand, black hand.
All right.
Wow, that's profound, huh?
That is profound. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad I let you read that for us because that was like bardic inspiration if I've ever heard it.
Wow,
Mhm.
yeah. If that was what I was intending to do, then that definitely would have been what happened, but I wasn't intending to do that, unfortunately.
I'm gonna walk across the first 2, and I'm gonna bear left, and then hear me out here. I'm gonna bear right.
Okay, so you are going to go on the left.
And then on the right.
Okay, so you take a step onto the left tile. Give me a dexterity
Oh my
saving
fucking
throw.
god. It was a trap.
13
13.
is my lucky number for the night.
Yeah, 13 doesn't hit. So you are gonna take what is it? You're gonna take 1d4 damage, and as you take a step onto this platform, you basically see this giant, like wood carved bear head, like mallet, come out of the side of the wall and just smack you directly in the face. And it sets you back 2 feet
Ow.
on your ass.
Damn it. Oh, God. I see what they mean with bear with it. This is some bullshit. Oh, that hurt. Ow. Okay. Oh, I don't like Marost so much right now. That was
Brendel,
stupid.
how was bear written in the poem? Was it B-E-A-R or B-A-R-E? Brendel?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Brendel, are you
forgot.
fantasizing about Janine right now in the middle of this important puzzle?
Looking at it here, it actually looks like it says B-E-A-R. I was thinking about Janine again in that date, but sorry about that again.
Huh. I would have liked to have known that first. That would have helped us figure out not to get hit in the face with a bear mallet. Oh.
Sorry about
Look,
that.
it hit Og so
Computer
hard, he disconnected from the realm.
Like that.
Disconnected from the realm.
There's a lot of discord in my head right now after that concussion.
Look,
Ow.
see how tiny he is? He's a gnome and he has a concussion. He could have died.
Very small. I mean, yeah. I'm surprised that trap was even calibrated for somebody who's only 2 feet tall, but, you know, I guess that's how it works sometimes.
It just aims for your crotch instead.
Okay. So, yeah, I missed the part about how bear was spelled, but was it B-E-A-R?
It was B-E-A-R.
Okay, well, thanks, Brendel. I mean, I should have read it myself, I guess.
You're right. I'm sorry. I should have been a little bit more clear as to the exact spelling of said word. I realize that sometimes the words that I say might be confusing because I generally am just such a poetic guy. I assume people know what I mean when I say it.
Right. Right. Well, no problem. I'm in a lot of pain right now.
All right.
Because
Is there any other?
I suffered the 4 hit points total that was
Oh
possible.
my god.
So
It's like
Og,
half
are you
your life.
alive?
I'm fucking half
Oh
health
no,
right now.
Og!
Oh, it's not worth drinking this health potion because I know it's so weak. But
Wait,
all right, just somebody else. Go.
all right. Well, seeing as I, Elliot, Magnesi, am the knight of the party, I vote that Barrow goes next.
Yeah, you go for it, Bayro.
Yeah, you've been doing great with these traps so far.
Yes.
The name kind of
Yes,
has
I know.
bear in it too, so it kind of makes sense.
That's true. How big is this bridge again? How long?
It's
3 by
like
6.
well, that's like the like grid. It's probably they're big tiles. Like you couldn't jump over the tiles.
Are you sure?
If that's what you're thinking.
Like, what are you gonna do? Fly?
Will you fly for the first time this entire
That
campaign?
That seems extremely.
It is
pointed.
extremely pointed.
A dove flying through a wooden bridge.
I forgot how many of you are flying and doing things like that, feats of magic like that.
Well, I'm not a caster, so...
Okay, Elliot. Enough from you. Yes, I'll go next. Can you just read me the poem one more time? You don't have to do it in Brendel's voice.
Of course, I'm gonna do it because I'm reading to you. It says
Oh, gosh.
bear left, which I think we can rightfully assume means a literal bear to the left.
Yep, can confirm.
Bear right is, interestingly enough, I probably should have told you this, says B-A-R-E. The next one says peer right, peer left. White hand, black hand.
Is peer spelled P-I-E-R?
You did this to yourself.
No,
You did this to yourself.
How?
P-E-E-R.
Tell me how. Can we take the time to spell out every word that's in the poem?
P-E-E-R.
You know, just give me the fucking poem.
I-G-H-T.
We're gonna be here for
P-E-E-R-L-E-S-T.
5 days.
All right, I'm gonna go.
I said this session might be quicker, and Chad is literally asking me to read out every single letter.
So I am going to
This
go.
is like the what was it like? Was it Christopher Walken reading out "Goodnight Moon"? Oh no,
Wait,
it was
can you
Samuel
post
Jackson.
it?
Okay, never mind.
Can you post it in VC text so I don't have to ask one like
I
3 more
posted it,
times?
like forever ago. Yeah, but let me.
Okay, wait, I'll find it.
Stop it
I'll
for you
find it.
guys.
I'm so sorry, everyone. This is not great listening as I try to figure this out, but you know, it's important.
Okay, please hold everyone.
Your
I
call
see
is
it.
very important to us.
I'm just putting it up for newer.
Okay. Here I go. Actually, part of the one that you posted has smudges in it, son.
Oh yeah, right.
So you're kind of trying to set me up for failure again.
That one did have smudges, but you guys got all the smudges corrected. Remember?
Elliot remembers.
I also remember, but we didn't get a revised version in chat.
I am going to. Don't worry, everyone. I think I have this figured out. I'm going to go align myself with the right side of this puzzle, and I am going to sprint as quickly as I can across all 6 squares towards the end.
Okay.
Full speed.
Okay.
And I will leap a little bit intermittently.
Okay. So which I need to know which squares you align yourself with.
The right. I go all the way to the right.
Oh, all the way to the right. Okay, so you
I mean, the last
go-
2 are about your hand color and not your which side you're on, right? Oh, he already ran past me. Okay.
Yep,
it
don't
appears
care.
he hasn't paid much attention. Goodbye, Bayro. Okay, so you run. and
Sometimes
I'll tell you how to
sometimes
do
speed
that.
and athleticism are more important.
So on the right one, you step on the right tile. On the lighter tile, you're fine. You don't spring the bear trap, and you take your next step. Your next step is on like a darker tile because they're every other turn. Darker tile is, believe it or not, fine. And then you go to the next tile, and you're on the right side, and that is fine. You go to the next tile, and that is fine. And then
Yes,
you
it
get
is.
4 in. I think it's 4 in. 4. And on the 5th one, I did my math wrong. There's significantly more tiles than I told you. But on the 5th
You
one,
can't fucking say that, bro. That's not
You
how this
listed
works.
3 by 6.
It's not
You
3
can't
by-
do this.
it's not 3
No.
by 6.
No.
I want to use a
No.
free
As
pass
someone
now.
as someone who's played your puzzles, I leap at this moment. And not only do I leap,
It doesn't
as
matter.
a-
Here's what
Yes.
I'll tell you though. Here's what I'll tell you though. The way it works is just so you understand how the puzzle works, so you don't get confused about which rules apply to which grid you made it to. The black bands are basically like in the puzzle, they're inactive bands. So they don't do anything. They're just for you to position yourself for your next step, right?
Right.
So there's
are you telling me that
there's 6 puzzle pieces, but when you include the black bands, there's 12. But the black is just for you to basically like recalibrate which one you step on, so you don't have to like jump 50 feet, which is impossible. So let's go back.
D&D.
Let's go back.
Are you
What?
telling me that bands will make her
Yeah.
dance?
Bands will make her do.
I'm telling you that they're making you dance. So you make it basically to like the 3rd puzzle tile, and you need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
For our viewers who just tuned in, this is the very first puzzle of the day.
It was meant to be
The
last
DM
puzzle
doesn't
of
even
the last
know.
session, but they took too long to get anywhere, so I had to stop it.
I got a
Man.
16.
Okay, you got a 16. You don't take any damage, but you're like able to like see what's coming. And you basically see like almost like another booby trap bear style fly swatter thing, but this one comes from the roof, and it's basically just a bunch of branches that just like force you back to the beginning. But because you saw it coming, you didn't like take any damage.
And I teleport to the end.
And the one that knocked him back was the white hand.
No, so he got knocked back on the pure right tile.
Okay, gotcha. I couldn't tell since you had said that he had passed so many.
What
Tiles.
Yes,
realized
I
after
did.
I realized that I probably should explain that because I didn't want you guys misaligning like the puzzle tile with the one that you were on, right?
Gotcha.
So for the sake of the puzzle, there's 6 tiles, but for the sake of just being like able to physically adjust yourselves to which grid piece you want to go to, I had to add in like intermittent bands.
You're talking about this like there was some sort of battle map that any of us could orient ourselves on.
Bro.
You are. It's too bad we haven't had that set up for the stream yet, though, right?
Yeah.
Just
that's
give
a
me the
shame.
image and I'll put it on there.
As someone that has excelled in the game Minesweeper, I know how to play this, and you simply click on every tile till you lose, and then start a new game, and then do the same thing again until you win. So
That's
watch
true.
me win
Rules-
this.
What if the rules shift after you reset the map?
And you go back to playing a
Failed every
different
single
game.
time.
You go back to playing
Regardless.
solitaire.
You are back to square one. Who wants to try again?
Well, I guess everyone else went already. It's my turn. And, so what? It's bear left, bear right, peer left, peer right, black hand, white hand?
Pair
Yeah.
left, pair right, peer left.
And
Black
that
hand.
first P is capitalized because that might matter. And otherwise, yeah, I think we're good all the way up until the white hand, black hand thing.
Okay, I'm going
That's where we need
to
teamwork.
stay on the right hand side, right? And go
Okay.
forward 3 squares, and then peer right.
So you so for the sake, just explain to me what you're doing without the middle squares. So tell me what you want to do at each of the prompts, like which tile you want to take.
What?
Like on bear left, tell me which tile you want to step on. On bear right, tell me which tile
Okay,
you want to
so
step
at
on.
bear left, I want to be on the right hand side tile, and on bear right, I want to be on the right hand tile as well. And then for peer right, I'm going to look towards the right and anticipate a trap coming at me. Does one not come out?
Okay.
Does
What'd you
a
say?
trap not come out? Does a flying bear mount not hit me?
Yeah, you need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, that's what I was waiting
Whack.
for. What?
I wasn't sure if you were done talking. I was going to give you a chance to keep going.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. I roll a 21. If this hits me, I'm going to kill you.
Okay. It doesn't do damage to you, but it's still not.
What the fuck?
You get ejected back. That's the rule. That's the way this puzzle
This
works.
puzzle's dumb. It's been half an hour on this one fucking puzzle.
Yeah,
Really, we just were talking about Brendel the whole time.
All
All
right.
right,
Well,
let's try again.
Wait, so question:
back
does
to
the
me, okay?
did
I'm
the thing that pushed me back, is it hitting from straight on or is it hitting from the side?
It's hitting from above. It's like dropping from the ceiling.
Then I, as a 2 foot tall person, will be immune if I duck. You're right. Because the only other thing I can think of, meaning peer, is like a peer of mine, like two of us. I don't see how that would stop us from getting fucking bunked on the head and sent back to horny jail, but
Is that what's happening here? Because all of a sudden I'm feeling guilty.
like I'm just saying that's the only other definition of the word peer that I know.
I mean, I could
Elliot, do you think having another person there would have
honestly.
helped you
I think the
somehow not
solution.
get hit?
I can try again really quick. I think I have an idea. All
Okay.
right.
Well, then I'll let you go.
All right.
Then.
I first step walk onto the right tile. I walk
Yep.
onto the right tile
You're good.
again. Then
You're
on
good.
the third tile, I want to go on the left side to avoid getting pushed back from above.
To avoid getting pushed back from the above.
At least that's how you phrased it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Now you're gonna get hit by every trap on the way back.
Fuck. I'll just leave the whole session, just turn off the stream.
We're gonna
step on the
TPK
left
here.
tile?
Yes.
You step on the left tile, right? God, you have to give me a dexterity
I
saving
don't think it
throw.
matters. Either way, I'm making a dexterity check.
It just depends on. You're going back to the beginning. It just depends on if you take damage.
Learn from my mistakes. Don't take the damage.
I roll a 15.
Og.
15 doesn't cut it. It's 1d4.
Wow. You have to roll the 1d4.
What up? What up, Barrow?
I'm
Who wants
just
to go
thinking it might almost make more sense to go back to the forest, farm XP until I can wild shape till a flying bird, and I will carry us all across.
You know, actually, I mean, you do have a good point. We literally know the password for the main gate right now, so like, we fucking good. We straight up good. We can fucking climb back down, go downstairs.
3 damage.
I take 3 damage? Okay, fine.
Dude.
Okay, who's next?
God, I hate being a duelist wizard. I have nothing. Go for it, Barrow. You said something?
I don't even know what to do, dude. I'm too stupid for shit like this. Do you know how dumb I am? Like my kind of puzzles, like like it's like a word search. This is like crossword. I'm more of like a word search type of guy.
You guys are.
Your kind of
Here I
puzzle
go.
is Dora saying, "Where is the
pretty
map?"
much.
I'm like, I don't fucking know, bitch. Tell me. Are you gonna tell me, Dora?
I would
God
say you
damn it,
guys are
dude.
definitely thinking about it in the right way.
Do you mean like
We
right
have
as in
not-
direction right, or right as in the word correct?
I'm not like playing word games in this one. I'm giving you a hint in that like some of your explanations for your logic for how to solve this have been along the right path.
All right. He said right like 6 times in that explanation, so
Nothing to do
I
with
will.
Is this written by Dan Brown? What is this?
Can I suspend my body off the side of the bridge and like side climb this?
Look, how about this? How about the next time Mal comes out, just cut it and just like, destroy the trap entirely?
Yes, I like that.
do what you may.
Why don't
Okay.
we just climb up on top of this arch that exists? Like we've already climbed trees. And you know what? You got this, Elliot. You got this.
All right, Elliot
Where
Magnessi,
are all
will climb
these-
this top of this bridge and climb over because I'm too dumb to work this trap.
Would you like to try
You know
it?
what? Fuck it, I might as well.
Okay, give me let's do athletics. I will say to successfully climb over the entire thing, you will need to roll like a DC 18 check or higher.
I roll a 24.
All right, shit. You climb over the roof, bro.
Mhm.
Well, okay.
Well, thanks for helping us out.
What do I
bro.
see?
You step over the branches. You make it to the other side, dude. You're there, and you're just now staring back at your 3 friends who are stuck on the other side.
Okay, now we need you to reverse engineer from that side. So step,
What does
Oh.
my
black hand down.
what? Oh no! What does my halfling eye see? I look back at this bridge. How fucked up is it from behind?
The only thing that you can see that's different is you can see like a pedestal at the very end with 2 handprints on each side of the pedestal.
Well, I only have 2 black hands, so it doesn't
Oh.
work.
Mine are white though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mine are black, so I
Okay.
can't help. So you got to go, Barrow.
Cool.
I didn't say what
Alright.
color the handprints were. I said there's 2 handprints.
Yeah, but if they're both black, then this guy has 2 arms, so he's not Talia.
They're colorless. They're freaking engraved in stone. There's no way to tell what color they are.
I mean, I call cap on that one. If this
Oh,
black
yeah.
ash is so like stuck on my hands, there's no way that thing is clean.
Tap
Well,
that
maybe
bad
you're the
boy and
first
see what
people to-
happens.
Do it, son. If you lose your limbs, we'll just
Brenda
Well,
will recommend touching
figure
you.
All
it
right,
out.
Elliot bravely
Elliot.
places both his hands on the pedestals.
Okay, so you put both your hands on the pedestal. When you put your hand on the right side of the pedestal, which to the guys up front is the left side, your right hand, like the pedestal, starts to
Okay.
glow. And then second that you put your left hand onto the pedestal, you like feel like your whole like the pedestal shakes, and then you see 2 traps swing down, and you're on the correct, like the safe side, so they swing down over your head and they miss you. But had there been people standing on that grid, they would have gotten wiped.
All right, Bayro, we need
Elliot,
you over here right now.
Yeah, I just saw that. I'm gonna stay over here with Og, I decided.
Yeah, you got this,
Kid,
buddy.
This
Kidding. I'm coming. Yep, it's fine. Okay, yes. Without wild shaping, I will climb this bridge as well, seeing that Elliot did it, and me being a druid wood elf who grew up in the wild
Wow.
and should be able to easily cross any type of athletic challenge like this with ease.
Heard this
I will do
before.
so.
Okay, let's just remember how your last attempts at climbing have
Bruh.
gone.
I know, and I've done a lot of self meditation since then. Should I put on my crampons
your
or what?
crampons.
And you literally have gained 1,300 XP since that time. So
I
yeah.
know. I fucking know, dude. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna do it. Tell me what to check.
I told you it's an athletics check of DC 18 to cross successfully if you want to cheat the system.
I ain't afraid.
Yeah, but I am. I don't want to be left on this side. I can't do that.
You passed?
No.
21, son, let's go!
Hell yeah!
Yeah. All right, dude. You climb the roof of this structure, and you might get a splinter or 2, but damn it, Bayro, you finally succeeded in doing something.
Redemption! Let's
Damn it.
go!
You
I
weren't supposed
teabagged
to
the
do
trap.
Teabag the trap.
that.
I'm kidding.
Brendel
I'm
turns
kidding.
to you and says, "So, it looks like it's just us 2 left on this side of the bridge here. Og, what do you think we do?"
Well, yeah. That's a good question there.
I'm gonna
I'm in a
put my
lot of
hand
pain
in
right
this
now.
thing.
Oh, well,
Gonna
let's see
put-
what happens when they do
All right.
that.
I'm gonna
Let's
put my
watch.
hand in this thing, guys. Don't worry. I'm over here. Did you see that feat of athleticism?
Let's
So
watch
your-
as
your
Barrow
hand
gets
on the
kicked back
pedestal?
over here.
Yeah, he puts.
I put my hand in the thing.
No,
Both hands?
wait. Elliot puts Elliot puts his hand on his right hand side one.
Okay.
Yes, and I do the left.
Dope. You guys put your hands in both of the pedestals, and you see each of your hands starts to glow. And as that happens, all of the grid like tiles that you see, they actually drop down like 2 inches, and then you see them fully like lock together. And then you hear a cute little noise that says, "Na, na, 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 na."
Yeah. Could you
walk
imagine if
across
it,
the bridge.
instead we activate some type of like nuclear launch where the lake opens up and a missile, a missile comes out?
The real secret behind the Feywild is a nuclear missile. Yes, this is actually
Nuclear magic missile launching.
it's a nuclear research facility underneath the lake.
I know. I'm sorry. I know it's lame.
Yeah,
all right.
The casting magic.
whole reason the
missile.
kids disappeared is because Homer Simpson fell asleep at the front seat of the nuclear reactor and opened up a portal to the
Oh my
Fae.
god.
Classic.
Classic Homer Simpson.
Yeah, so you guys putting your hands on that pedestal actually like deactivated all the traps on
Sweet.
the bridge. So Og, you lucked out, and Brendel also was able to
Brendel.
cross with ease.
I
I'm
cross
gonna.
courageously.
I have to pee, or I'm gonna pee my pants. So just role play this crossing for like 5 minutes.
Dun 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 dun.
All right, which foot do you put forward first, Og?
Dun 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 dun.
First, I bear left just to show it to that stupid bear that mauled me in the first
It was
place.
literally the whole puzzle was just wordplay. You had it right when you were like, I feel like we should have a pier to my left. I was like, yes, he's got it figured out. And then you guys were like, nah, let's just climb it.
I didn't expect them to succeed. I was still gonna go with my pier option, and then he's like, "Oh, hey, I'm on the other side." I'm like,
But dude,
"Okay, well
the
now
thing
my
is-
options are limited."
The thing would have been is if two people of like the same hand color would have gotten over there, you would have been like screwed because you would have been by yourself.
Yeah, that's why. Well, that's why I was okay with Chad or with Bayro going because he already had the white hand. So I'm like, okay, well, they'll figure it out then. Anyway, how much XP do I get for solving the puzzle?
For you specifically, probably 1,000.
What?
I think that's fair.
It was a very hard difficulty.
How much?
I'm the one who understood what pier meant, so I mean, I think it's only fair that I get almost all of the XP.
Elliot beats up Og for all of his XP.
Good luck when I'm still on the other side of this track. Oh,
Elliot takes off his hand from the thing. The square's on a line. You fall down.
dude. I told you that my last one shot, I had a utilities witch or a wizard, a utilities wizard that just like had no combat but all
Yep.
movement. Now I'm so deeply regretting the fact that Og is the exact opposite of
You
that.
miss being the witch of Bogmire whatever.
Bogmurk Hollow.
The witch of
Duh.
Bogmire Hollow, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
kind of,
She would have gotten through that so fast.
you know, I kind of miss playing Severa. You know, just the ability to just say no you to any undead.
Anyway, welcome back, Bayro. I gotta say, you're a lot braver than I am for peeing off the side of this 100-foot tall tree.
Thank you. It
Yeah,
feels
very
great
well.
actually when you have to go bad enough that you can write your name in full, first name and last name.
Oh my god.
Wow. Did you at least get middle initial in there?
Your last name is Willowvale. That is a lot of up and down.
I know, dude. I know. Especially in script with the extra little embellishments.
It's
A lot of
all in
work,
calligraphy.
but very proud.
Okay.
Is that
Are
black
you
letter?
guys? Are you reset and ready to go?
We are good.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I have such
What do
a
we
small
see? What
bladder.
do we see on the other side of the
so
bridge?
you guys make it to the other side of the bridge, and you can see you're like from where you're standing, like the tower is pretty close. There's basically like one more sort of like building structure below you that seems to be attached to the tower. And in front of you, there, you're basically just on this tiny little square roof, and you can see that in the direct center of the roof, there's a wood hatch on the roof. And when you guys open the hatch, you can't see much.
Well, I can't see much.
Mhm.
I have dark vision.
Oh shit. Okay. Never mind. You see a portal to the gates of heaven.
I jumped
You
through
instantly
it.
die.
Definitely. Womp womp. All right. Well, I'd love to tell you guys I can just cast a light spell down there, but I can't.
I
You
also
mean you can't cast prestidigitation down there?
I can't. I don't know how to do that one.
I'm pretty sure you've done that one before.
Nope. I
Alright.
haven't.
Aren't you a wizard?
I am.
You're a wizard, Og.
But here's the thing: I didn't bring most of my books, and I just haven't had time to figure out prestidigitation or mage light or anything like that. Yeah. If you want, I can. Nope. Yep, that's it.
I pull out one of my tinder boxes and light a piece of tinder.
Is it a match?
Can I do that? No, it's a tinder box. Is
You don't
that
have
how a
anything
tinder
to
box
light it
works?
with?
Not.
when you struck that tinder, did you
that
swipe
part-
right or swipe left?
My tinder box holds flint, fire, steel, and tinder, so
I mean, yeah, but did you strike it left or right?
I did a super right. Super
Wow.
like.
Wow.
Noted.
Bitch, I've been there and done that. Don't try to play me like I haven't been there.
All right. What do we see?
Did you light it and drop it down?
I go down with yes, I drop it down.
So you drop it down, and you see it fall. It's actually not like super far. It's probably like 15 feet down from you. It falls down, and for a brief second, you see a little bit of green, and then you hear like a plop, and then it goes out. The light does.
How many feet can I see that it drops?
9.81 meters per second. I'm
Precisely.
book-learned.
No, I said you can see.
Nice.
It looks like it probably like it went out of your vision at like probably like 15 feet down.
Okay.
It's
Oh.
not major or anything.
All right. Shall I drop down?
Go for it.
I'll catch you, Og. Don't worry.
I was
And,
gonna ask.
Elliot.
Yes.
I'll do my best, but you're packing a little extra weight, so I'll just make sure to bend the knees, I guess. And I'll drop down.
Cool. So you drop down. Are you guys gonna follow him down as well?
See.
I assist.
Elliot, are you following too?
I wait for Og to be caught by Bayro first.
Yeah, I mean you can't really see it, but you presume that he landed. So I will give it to you if you just jump down after Bayro. The sort of procession is going to be that Bayro, you jump in, and as you jump down there, you actually find yourself engulfed in like a warm liquid.
Oh God.
And as you're in there, you actually you hear a little cannonball of Og come down and also be engulfed right next to you. It's not deep or anything, but you land in this liquid and you are like fully covered. If you or Og would like to give me a perception check.
You got this one. You landed first, and you're also, I don't know, more in tune with nature and weird liquids on everything. You just wrote your name in P, so like I figure you've got the advantage over me here.
Well, I roll a 9.
You roll a 9.
This is Jello.
You fall into this liquid, and you don't notice, like, you can't see anything about like your immediate surroundings, but on your tongue, you taste the sweet, delectable.
Do
Tasted
I?
it? You dumbass.
I
You're
did
like,
think
"Oh,
it was Jello.
What's this mysterious liquid we found ourselves in?
You taste the sweet, delectable taste of split pea soup.
Oh God, why?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Lovely.
Because it's delicious.
Like,
Mm. Mm.
I need to just like, are you coming down? How do you want to play this, Elliot?
um.
I don't want to like split you guys.
So can I
too
tell it
much,
smells like
so-
split pea soup?
You don't want to split pea the party too much?
Yeah, you can likely tell and hear that there's no catastrophe happening, and it's probably pretty apparent that
Is
they're
there
safe.
anything I can?
I wouldn't say you can target that it's split pea soup, but you might passively smell like a little bit of garlic.
So
Sure.
okay, question: is there anything to affix a rope down
Mm.
into or onto?
The
Brendel.
ham hock.
Literally Brendel.
Not
I have
really.
the Brendel
No,
right there.
It's just like a flat roof.
we use
I
Brendel.
tie a rope to the base of
Yeah.
the pedestal I put my hand on.
Okay, how long
50 feet.
Okay. Sure.
And then I climb down.
Elliot, it's perfectly
I
fine
climb down
here.
slowly on my rope attached to the pedestal that is probably less than what 10 feet from the whatever we're going down.
Cool. So you tie yourself down. As you come down, you can see, these other guys. They just come up from the pedestal, or not from the pedestal, from like inside this cauldron. You can actually see that you found yourselves in the kitchen of the
What?
estate, and there's a giant cauldron of
I
split
love
pea
it.
soup cooking.
This is amazing.
You are currently above the cauldron where the two guys are currently just chilling in, apparently, until you get down. And as you are coming down the rope, you hear the sounds of two people like walking in.
The kitchen or from the roof?
Og, they're coming from the
Okay.
kitchen.
Before that happens, I say to Bayro, "Look, Bayro, it's so salty. We can just float. It's awesome."
Og or Elliot, what would you like to do?
So I'm above the cauldron, and people are going to walk into the kitchen. Does the kitchen have a door?
Well, yeah, they're coming kind of from like the hallway to the kitchen. You can hear them talking.
So there's a door between the kitchen and the hallway.
They're coming. They're basically about to enter the kitchen.
I see. Hey guys, I think we're going to get walked in on or something. So if you want, I have this rope here. We can climb back up real quick and wait for them to leave. Or
Why don't we just wait for them to leave down
what?
here?
They can see you in the pot.
How big is this cauldron,
It isn't.
bro?
Wait. Question:
like
is
a
the
big
cauldron
pot.
is
It's
the
like a
cauldron
hot
being
tub.
heated right now? Or are they just in lukewarm pea soup?
It's being heated, like you're in the process of heating everything up.
We got time.
Would you say it's simmering or boiling?
I would say like it's simmering. It's like a good hot tub level. You could tell you can say like the peas and stuff aren't fully softened, so like it's not fully mushy yet. There's definitely still some solid peas floating around in there.
Our bones are just kind of relaxing.
Bayro, can you just for no reason, can you turn into a frog right now?
Yeah. A wild shape into a little chicken nugget.
Have you seen a chicken nugget though? Because you haven't seen a lot of animals yet.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, it's big
No.
enough that I don't feel that we have time to talk right now, to be honest. But I think if we just go under
Fine,
here,
fine.
they won't see
Elliot
us,
drops
so-
on the rope and just like submerges himself in split pea soup.
Okay.
Brendel
We
can
are the
talk his
split
way
pea
out of this.
boys.
So you guys just gonna chill in the soup a
Fucking
little
guess
bit?
so. I don't know.
yeah. Wait.
I'm looking in my inventory to see if I have anything I want to add to the soup.
We have rations. That's about it.
I just have ink.
Ew, no.
Which
So
I have a-
want. I want my ink.
If you guys are trying to be stealthy in the soup, while the chefs are gonna be walking in to cook the soup. So if you guys would like to
I know what I'm
do this
about, son.
successfully, I will need all three of you to make a stealth check.
Easy. As a rogue, that is my primary ability.
All right.
I have a.
I
Go
get
ahead.
I get
Sorry.
16 of disadvantage because I'm wearing a plate armor or
Okay.
chainmail, whatever I'm wearing.
Natural
Oh
1
fuck.
plus 2 for 3.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
You're the least stealthiest wizard I ever met.
Wait, Chad, what did you roll?
Well, I was just gonna say, as a wood elf, I have a feature trait called Mask of the Wild, where I attempt to hide, even when I'm only slightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomena. Is pea soup a natural phenomena that I could mask into?
I would say
I don't. Every component of it
listed.
is found in nature, bro.
I would say that given the fact that they just started cooking the pea soup and it's not like boiling
Yes.
yet, it probably still is natural enough to be more of raw ingredients than it is a
Oh my
finished
fucking
product.
god.
That's
Well,
damn. That's exactly right, bro. I look over at Og and Ellie and say, "Do you see me? Do you see me right now?
So
I am the pea soup."
Og, you are like under the impression that you're stealthy, but you're just like a green statue just standing outside of the cauldron. And as the two chefs walk in, one of them heads over to the pot and he looks into the pot and you can see his eyes get really wide. And he just turns to the secondary chef and just goes, "Damn it, Jacques! This is why I don't hire chefs with magic abilities, let alone ones with garbage magic abilities. We can't keep accidentally summoning soup elementals."
Soup
And then the other chef turns to him and he goes, "Yes, chef. Let me try and take care of him for you." And then the other chef goes, "Absolutely bloody idiot can't make a damn soup without magically fucking it up. Get rid of the soup elementals. We need to serve this stat."
Thank you for the
And
follow,
as he does
Lulu.
that, you can see that the second chef is staring at you and is fully under the impression that you are an elemental, soup elemental.
What the
I use my.
fuck?
Would you like to do anything before?
I
I'll give you
use-
like one opportunity to do something before he starts to try and cast away the soup elemental.
Yeah, I use my ability or my spell message, and I speak directly in his mind and say, "Too much salt."
Yes.
Um,
Yes, he does
he-
that.
the message works, but he can talk back to you.
Yes.
He stops. You see his hand stop for a second, and he says, "Wait, you're telling me all these times I've been casting that it's just been too much salt?"
I nod. Very
In
exaggeratedly.
his mind, he says, "How do I take salt out?"
Why is he so dumb?
It's a good question, dude. It's a good question.
Will you go away if there's less salt?
I nod.
I whisper, add
He
acid.
still looks to you for direction as to how to get rid of all the salt.
I
Add more
point
water.
at a. Yeah, I point at a giant vat or pot of water they've got, And then I slowly start to do this as I walk backwards towards the door.
You're still in the cauldron, bro.
I'm still in the. Oh, okay. I point at the pot of water, and then like I do the no, that's what I do. For the record, right now, I'm picturing me as the river spirit in Spirited Away. Once he
Beautiful.
goes in for the hot tub.
So give me like a performance with advantage.
Dude, I needed 8.
8 with
What the
advantage.
fuck, dude?
Rolling is not my
All right,
ally
all right.
today.
Before he really fucks up, Elliot reveals himself and says, "I am the Soup Knight, who accompanies the Soup Elemental. You must believe in a."
Wait, as he does that? Wait, as he does that, can I use shape water to shape the soup around him? To shape the soup around
Sure.
Just shape it around him.
Yeah, sure, good.
Okay.
What do you have to do?
I just do a simple, just like make it kind of lift around him as if he's controlling it.
Okay, you do that. What were you trying to convince him to do, Elliot?
I don't fucking think anyone knows.
I need a second. I need a second.
What's the ideal
I
outcome
need a
here?
second.
Save us! Save us! Save us!
I need to know what you're trying to do here, other than just convince him that you're just in the soup cult.
Just give me a fucking second.
Hey, I think it's a good time for me to announce my retirement from D&D. We've peaked. There's nowhere to go. Nowhere to go but down.
Young chef,
Yeah,
young chef wizard. Heed my words. To reduce the saltiness of this soup, you must use 100% true spring and or lake water from the nearby water sources. So you must venture to the lake to get some water. And when we return, the soup will be less salty.
yeah, that's it.
Okay, give me performance with advantage.
How much advantage?
All of it. You get all the advantage.
I'd like to remind everyone that this stream started with Taylor saying, so I think there's only 2 more sessions left.
Bruh, I got a fucking 5.
No!
We're gonna kill this guy. You know we're gonna kill this guy.
Bayro, it's up to you. Bayro, it's up to you.
I don't know what to do.
Just convince them to fucking leave the room.
Dumbass. You think we know anything?
Just convince them to
No.
leave the fucking kitchen. Or I want you to full on stab this man.
I don't know.
If you don't come up with something, I'm gonna stab this man right now.
At this point, you can see that he's visibly concerned that what he's looking at isn't just an elemental.
Is it still the one guy, or is
the
it
other-
2 of them?
The main chef like walked away, kind of like pissed off. So now you're just
Okay.
in the kitchen with just him.
I get up. I get up. I get up. I'm panicking. I'm panicking, bro. I'm panicking in real life and in game. I get up next to Elliot and I say, "We're not soup elementals, you fucking idiot!" And I use Thorn Whip and I pull him into the soup with us.
Did we just beat him up now?
Yeah.
All right.
What would you like to do with him in the
Non-lethal damage.
Let's put him in a super.
You know, suplex hold.
It's like a super.
I put him-
But
A full Super Nelson. Yes. No. I don't know. Do I have to roll to hit him or anything, or do I just Thorn Whip him?
I mean, you're not in combat. How does that typically work, Brian?
So
Or
regardless of whether you're in combat or not, if the skill or attack or spell requires a hit dice, you have to roll a hit dice anyway, unless the DM just hand waves and says it hits anyway.
Well, you're not trying to necessarily do like damage, right?
No, I'm just whipping. I'm just pulling him. Thorn Whip does pull anyways, but
So would you?
I guess I'm just trying to.
Like,
I'm not trying to hurt him, but I'm just trying to pull him into the soup with us.
If you just want to use like the pull effect, I'll let you just like do that without necessarily rolling like to hit or anything.
Yeah, I mean it depends on the DM, but it's generally either if you say you're not doing lethal damage, then it's not damaging. Otherwise, it's like if the DM is a like old school hard ass, then you can only do non-lethal to him. So if this ability to damage, then it does damage and you can't use it.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to just use the effect of pulling him in, I'll let you just do it.
Okay, yes, I do so.
What do you do now that he's in the
We
soup?
drown him in the soup.
Now,
We suffocate him in the split pea soup.
yes, hello. Hello, sir.
No, just beat his ass.
You are now in the soup with the soup
Taste the
elemental.
salt.
It is simple as this. You saw the soup tentacle grab you. If you do not go and get the soup's water to dilute the sodium content, we will kill you here in this soup. Do you realize?
What the fuck is going on? How did we devolve into soup murder?
Do you realize the sin of the goddess of cuisine? Umami.
Oh my-
By not creating
I'm
said
gone.
proper
Goodbye.
dish. We will kill you. Now, I'm going to release you on the promise that you go get said water. Drink your soup. I push his head down into the water. This is extremely salty, and you shall not serve thy soup to your people, or I will deal with you in my own way. Now, go fetch said water. I throw him out, and I spank him with shape water with the
Okay, you
soup.
start to give me an
I'm sorry.
Give me an intimidation with advantage.
Clearly, we've learned that advantage isn't helping anyone here. I don't know if I can do this, guys. I'm feeling so anxious.
It might like reverse psychology.
I'm feeling so anxious. I have
I
negative
believe in you.
disadvantage.
You're gonna make it up for last session.
Okay, I got a 9. Second roll, a 15.
All right, at 15 we'll do it. He just he looks at you, goes, "Good God, what if I summoned not one but 3 elementals?" And then he just comes looking out of the back of the room. And you guys are in this soup kitchen alone.
I get out of the soup.
As we should be alone right now. All of us have a lot of self-reflection to do after this.
Thank you, Lulu, for that emote. It was
Alright.
perfectly sums up the situation right now.
I stay in the soup and heat metal. No, I'm kidding. I get out of the soup.
I washed myself in a nearby pot of water to absolve myself of my soupy sins.
You absolve yourselves of your soupy
Thank
sins.
you.
I
We'll
swim
say
around
that there
for a
was
minute.
there was another cauldron nearby that was just salt water, and it has a note on it that said "for desalting."
Okay.
You guys
Yeah,
just take
sure.
that quick. He's a new chef. He doesn't know the difference. He doesn't know how to desalt.
Well, yeah. I mean, it sounded like he was a magic user too, so I can understand that. Every day at the beginning of the day, you have to pick the spells that are in your book, or in his case, pick the recipes that are in your book, and he didn't pick split pea. So
Exactly.
anyway,
Cool.
let's never talk about this to anybody, and let's keep going.
I agree.
Okay.
That was one of the least honorable things I've ever done in my life, and embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a wake up call. I need to learn more spells. Because I can think of like 10 off the top of my head that really would have helped out there that I just don't have in my book.
Is there a spell for desalting
And
soup?
it's not even like, well, here's the thing. Like, I have a lot of spells in my books, but like, I'm not going to pull out my spell books when I'm covered in soup because that would ruin them. So, anyway, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go find
Cool.
whatever we're looking for here and forget this ever happened.
Awesome. You guys are gonna leave the soup kitchen. You managed to clean up. It takes a little bit of time. I mean, you guys are covered in soup. You likely still have soup in all your cracks.
Normally, I would let Mogo like kind of like lick away the soup right now, but that just feels a little
Oh my
dirty
God.
right now with where the soup is left. So I'm just gonna wait until we're back at the inn.
Poor Mogo. Who knew you did that to Mogo? Poor Mogo.
Thank you, Scoots, for the follow.
Awesome. So what you guys are gonna be doing now is you're gonna head out of the kitchen. You're gonna go into the next room, and this room appears to be logically so a dining hall. And from where you are, the door to the kitchen opens to a large dining room, and you can see that it's lined with like knotted wood columns that create a sort of like tree-like colonnade along the edges of the room. And you can see that there's torches on the interiors of the columns, but the outside sort of colonnade remains like relatively dim. In the center of the room, you can see that there's a table with a large there's a large dining table being tended by two servants. And they seem to be setting only one spot at the table, at the very head of the table. And at each end of the room, you can see that there's doors. Near the head of the table, there's a small doorway that looks to go like deeper into the estate. And then at the sort of base of the table, you can see there's two larger doors that actually look to go to the main entrance of the house. And then aside from the two servants who are in the room with you guys, there's also 4 guards, 2 manning the sides of each door in the room.
Fuck.
Well, you think our soup elemental thing would work on all these guys
No,
too?
no, I do not. No, we
Oh,
forget
okay.
about that. We never mention soup elementals again.
Yeah, I always joke. Don't worry about it. No, it's totally.
We do it 8 more times.
Pharaoh, not like this.
You hear Brendel from the back, who just now dropped into the soup, and he goes, "Whoa, flippy soup, huh?"
Okay, well, so I don't want to hold any more. I don't want to cast any more hold person because that's really going to be drawn away from my energy reserves, what I've got for the day. Also, I can only do 2 people total if they aren't resolute enough, and there's a lot more people out there. I can make a minor illusion, see if I could distract some people, but I feel like that's a better plan B, or better to cover our tracks in case our plan goes awry than it is a plan on its own.
Well, yes, and I could wild shape to something as well, but that doesn't help us all cross here. I also could be a distraction. Daddy DM, what?
Daddy
sorry, disrespect you
Call him
like
by his
that.
formal title.
Taylor. Can you reprime me? What isn't? How many guards are in the way of like the? Did you say there's like 2 guards that are in like the main?
There's 2 guards at each door. Yeah. Sorry, I was checking our comments on our Twitch stream.
Oh no.
Whoa, we have comments,
We
bro.
have
Let's
5
fucking
viewers.
go, dude.
Oh, dear God, what's happening?
I
But
don't
yeah,
even fucking care, dude. Are
there's
they
2
like
guards.
unsubscribed?
They're following. They're
I'm
following.
kidding.
There's 2 guards at the like smaller doors.
All right. Let's see. I feel like maybe we earned some XP in this last little soup bout, and I leveled up,
Fight them
right?
all.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
You're-
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, let's see. What are the guards' whole MO? How are they looking? What are they wearing? Give me some details. No, don't throw your hand around like that.
what are
dude.
they
Come on,
wearing?
bro. Yeah, are they wearing maybe some metal armor or
Yeah,
something?
they're wearing some like plate armor. It's not like anything crazy, but it's some pretty typical plate armor. You can see they've got, their swords sheathed right now. They're on
How
guard.
far away are they?
They're just vibing, bro.
I mean, the room's probably like 30 feet long. So
Cool.
you guys, the kitchen kind of comes out in the middle of the room.
Og, Elliot,
Brandon.
Brendel?
if we Brendel, acknowledge Brendel. Are you there?
Oh, right. Sorry. Sometimes I swear I've just been dating. Janine and I are dating now, so I've been thinking about that a lot, and sometimes I zone out and forget
No,
to
I
talk.
get it. Your mind is on
Yeah.
cloud G9 right now. So
Yeah,
it's-
it's on lots of different places, I can tell you that.
It's almost
Wait.
as if you're bragging about being in love. That's fine. Elliot,
Hi.
Og,
Pharaoh?
I was thinking maybe I could cast heat metal on one of these fellows here and warm things up for them, and maybe we could sneak in the opposite direction if they cause a scene or such.
Okay, well, before you do that, I have an idea. Unfortunately, I think they're pretty mutually exclusive options. We're already inside the manor, and we know the
Mhm.
passcode to get into the manor. So what if we just like walk around, and if they challenge us, it's like, no, we're
We
cool. We said Hingle McCringle, so like
Right.
we
Right.
good, bro. We
Hingle
good.
McCringle.
So
I've
and then like
I
mean, it blows our cover, but yeah, it might work, and it's a lot easier.
Okay. I completely agree with you, and I'm okay with that as I flick a pea and a piece of garlic off my cloak. Yes. We'll just ignore the wetness of my armor. But yes, I'm ready, and I'm willing to back you up on this. And if things go not well, I will wild shape and seriously maim anyone that stands in our
Pharaoh,
way.
what would you wall shape into? Just curiously asking.
Well, I've seen very few animals in my time
You're the
as a
worst.
druid.
You are the
I've
worst.
literally only lived in a desert where there's been some snakes and some hyenas. I will wild shape into a hyena, yes. My dream is to see a fucking bear, but I will do a hyena for now. Thank you. Seems as almost that was mocking, Elliot. Were you mocking me?
No, I was just genuinely curious as to
Elliot?
what you transform into, so when the time comes, I can
Mhm.
properly assist you. You
Yeah.
know, you could turn
Okay.
into, I don't know, a kangaroo spider for all I know.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but that sounds very cool and
You
dangerous.
could turn into a death ray.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Turn into a didgeridoo.
That too.
Well, trust me. Trust me, there's a lot of things that I've been hoping to see that I could turn into and haven't yet in my travels.
Quick question: How are you hoping to see these things? Like, how are you
To
hoping
just see them, open his eyes and see
You don't know
them.
what they're-
Well, let's just say being in a soup kettle isn't helping. So let's. I don't know. I'm hoping maybe with exploring. You fucking fuck.
Apparently,
What's your plan? Are you gonna stand here in the kitchen and argue about what animals Bayro has seen, or
We're doing what fucking Og said. We're gonna.
I think let's just fucking
We're going.
go.
We're
and
going.
say
Let's go.
Hingle McCringle to you. Hingle McCringle to you as well, sir. Hingle McCringle to everybody.
okay?
I'm doing my best, everyone.
Og, are you taking lead?
I really shouldn't,
What you are?
but I've already walked out of the kitchen.
Well, our face is you.
Yeah,
so-
you're our face right now. High charisma.
Dope. So you're gonna head out into the walk straight into the middle of the dining room.
Well, I mean, when you put it that way, yes.
All right, cool. So you walk into the middle of the dining room. Instantly, you
What's
hear
for
from one of
dinner?
the guards. He just says, "Stop, little man.
Oh my god.
Explain to me why you're
Why does he
here."
sound?
Oh no, don't worry about it. It's cool. Marost invited us. We talked to the guys at the front. You know, said the words "Hingle McCringle," and so like we're here. I guess we're a little early, but we're just taking a tour of the house. Good job guarding it and all that. I mean, there's a lot of you. I've had this conversation 5 times already, so clearly there's no place in this household that I've been able to get to that's off limits.
You're telling me Marost invited you to the house?
Well, I mean, yeah.
He goes back to the other guard, and you can hear them whispering because they're idiots and they're not very smart. And he's like, "Marost hates little people." And then the other guard goes, "Yeah, he does. It was the right code." And then the other guard looked at me. He's like, "You're right. It was the right code. And we were told to let anyone with the right code in. But this is conflicting to every part of me because he's so small." And then the other guard goes, "Yeah, I know. But think about what the most realistic thing is. Marost said anyone who has the code gets in. And he has the code."
He
And then the
has the
guard just
code.
looks at you and he goes, "Fine. Where shall you need to go?"
Well, that's a good question to talk with to my associates here, one of which is much taller and is much more alike with Marost. And yeah, anyway, guys, where do we got to get to?
He turns to the other guard and he goes, "What the fuck? They literally only have one elf. Are you sure?" And then the other guard just tells him, he says, "I mean, I don't know, but probably."
I mean, we got the passcode. Like I said, don't worry about it, guys. We've had this conversation before. I mean, I get where Marost is coming from. Small people, am I right? But he made an exception because we got some important Feywild business to talk about.
"Little man, why didn't you just say that before?
Oh,
But wow,
sorry.
is number one priority here."
Well, us small people, we don't just say smart things.
"Oh, well, that's don't belittle
Oh
yourself."
fucking god.
And then both the guards start laughing.
All right, that was a good
please,
one.
please don't talk down to my companion here. Talk down.
We all got
now,
it the first
Both the
time.
guards shake their head like it was offensive.
I need acknowledgement and validation, okay?
They're just shaking their heads. They're like, "Not cool, man. Not cool."
Now, speaking here as
We
the
need to get
resident
in-
elf, we're trying to go to where Marost generally meets with his most confidential and priority associates here.
I'm gonna cast message to Bayro right now and say we got to get the tree sap. We got to get the tree sap.
Yes. Now, I can smell something in the air here. Where where typically does Marost meet with folks that are picking up some of the, sap?
First off, Marost isn't a sap dealer. I don't know. Not, that's literally never happened before, so I'm not exactly sure.
Og, what's
if you're
going on?
asking
Og, what did you do?
If you're asking where he does his business, then of course it's in the tower, which is just
Well,
through this doorway to the right.
it's very clear that I was insisting on that, and lead the way. We're wasting time here, so let's get going.
I'm stationed here at this door. I mean, it's just up these stairs. You're welcome to go, but maybe next time don't imply that we're freaking sap dealers.
Right. Sap manufacturers and distribution. Got it.
Yeah.
I head up the stairs.
Why he gave someone like you the passcode, I will never know, but I'm not going to pretend to know more than I know. So you should probably just get up there before I start to really question everything in my life.
Merry Hingle McCringlemas to you as well, and I go up the stairs.
God.
He nods and then takes his position back at the door again.
All right, we somehow pulled through that.
Wow. Yeah, I can't believe you pulled through with Hingle McCringleberry.
I'm trying to think of some type of maple joke, but I can't fucking think of one because I'm not quick enough. But I say it. If anyone else is thinking of one, I say what you're thinking.
Roll a charisma check, and that's how funny your joke was.
Dear God. Okay, so you guys are going to go up the stairs. You, in typical tower fashion, go up winding stairs. I don't know, for like a long time. You don't
Do
have
they
any...
wind or do they spiral?
They spiral wind. They're wind spirals. Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
What's the difference between a wind and a spiral?
Well, doesn't I think a wind goes like.
Are you sure? Because I've heard winding around.
I guess that makes sense.
Maybe there is no difference. Maybe it's just nomenclature.
They were winding around the spiral, and you guys, you finally make it up to the top of the tower, and you open the doors to the basically like top room in the tower, and you can see right off of the bat that compared to the rest of the estate, like that you've seen, from what you've seen, it's been like very orderly and clean and minimal. And you can tell that this room is likely where Marost spends a majority of his time. It's not necessarily messy, but you can see that the whole room is like overcrowded with like trinkets and artifacts and things that are stacked nearly everywhere. The room itself, as it's on the very top floor of the tower, it's like basically like a 30-foot diameter, with like a big vaulted ceiling. Around the room, you can see that there's vials, there's cauldrons, there's dead bugs that he's using to make potions and etc. The room itself has like split levels. So the ground, like a majority of the room, is just like a stone tower. But because it has these like vaulted ceilings, there's a split level with like a loft that covers like about a quarter of the floor area. And the only windows in the entire room are actually like at that level of the loft, in the top of the room.
Okay, guys, now I don't have no idea where they'd be, but if they're here, the first thing we're looking for are the keys to the previous
lighthouse.
head researcher's place. Yeah, the lighthouse. After that, we're looking for anything of interest, and preferably sap or anything amber.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess amber first of all, but sap if we can't find amber.
Mm-hmm.
And also, T-Boy, we haven't seen the lens yet that's been drawn, right? In the original drawing from the kids that were...
No, you haven't seen anything that resembles that yet.
Yeah. So
But
maybe we'll go ahead.
I was gonna say this is definitely like a little bit of like a hoarder space.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my auntie tended to pack her hut with things like this. I've seen this before. Anyways, we also might be wanting to look for the lens that was drawn in one of the kids' sketch on how to get into the Feywild. So let's keep an eye out for that as well. Yes. Can we do a in-game American Pickers?
What?
In-game American Pickers? What is that?
Don't know what that means.
Explain.
American Pickers? Like
In reference to
those...
none of us know what you're talking
Explain
about.
like I'm 5.
Oh my gosh. Clearly you guys
Explain it like I was a Twitch chat.
Explain it for Twitch chat.
it ain't even like that, bro. You guys don't have parents that sit at home and watch the American Pickers? Come on, son.
We watch
It's
Hell's
like
Kitchen
people-
like a true American family.
Yeah, absolutely.
My parents.
Gordon Ramsay isn't even American. This is bullshit.
My parents only watch the Vietnamese channel.
Pea Sue is so salty.
So
So
salty.
salty. Gotta get the wall, mate.
You summoned a
Wah.
fucking elemental.
The splits pea is so raw. The elemental's trying to get out and talk to the house owner. Oh,
You suck.
that was a bad joke. But you know what? I'm 3 drinks in. I'll take it.
Can we sift through the shit is what I'm trying to say, son.
Yeah, you can start. Is there a specific area that you want to start sifting in particular, or are you just going to sift?
Well, we don't have any knowing time crunch right now, right?
Not
No one's in the room with us.
currently. I mean, you haven't really looked to see if anyone's in the room, but
Someone in the room with us.
I use my halfling eyes.
Who's in the room with us? That
I
seems.
told you that there was a lot of shit in the room, so I never said there couldn't be someone, sitting at a desk researching.
This makes me think that this is a room of mimics. Is that what you've done to us here?
Yo,
Another
DM,
puzzle?
I want to just purvey the room for anything that sticks out to me.
I do that too.
You
I hold
pervade-
my action.
There's not anything in particular that currently like sticks out to you, like as far as objects go from where you're standing. Mostly just because a lot of the stuff in the room is like botanical in nature. Like there's a lot of like supplies and single elements that he's been using to sort of like cook up potions and things like that. As far as like surveying the room, I think you probably see the most interesting like location is definitely like the lofted area. As you can see, there's not like a giant stack of like crap up there like there is on the ground level.
Okay.
And that's probably the most noticeable thing. Like unless you started like digging into the piles, like there's not a giant object that you're immediately drawn to.
So we go to the loft.
Okay. So you guys start walking over to the loft. It's on the other side of the room. Can one of you give me a perception check really quick?
Righty.
Well, I've been rolling so well that I'm gonna let
I'm gonna
somebody
do it.
else take it.
That means you have to roll because
I rolled a fucking 16.
Like, you-
What do I see?
Oh. Okay, cool. So as you guys are heading over to that lofted area, you get kind of like
Sweet
right
16.
to the like wooden steps that lead up to the loft. And as you do, you hear the sounds of footsteps
Silence.
coming from the hallway where you just had come up from where the guards were. And as you listen deeper, you actually hear what sounds like Marost's voice. And he's talking to something, and you can hear him say, "Now, I told you dogs do not belong on the table. This is the last time I'll let you eat dinner next to me. because if you keep jumping on the table and begging and giving me those stupid puppy dog eyes, I swear I will cook you. And
He's
as you hear
talking
him
to
say this, you
non-elves.
hear the door open and you hear a little growl. And from where you guys are standing, he can't necessarily see you. But you can see that he throws in this like massive Rottweiler with like this studded uh, collar around his neck, and then slams the door and then goes back down to dinner. And standing in front of you guys is this 160-pound dark Rottweiler that is now growling at you all.
That thing weighs like 5 of me.
And I think that's probably a good place
She-thick.
to end the
We're gonna
session.
end it right
Yeah.
at the encounter, just like how we like it.
Yay!
And
You're
Barrow
gonna save
says,
the
"I
TTK
got
for next.
this.
Yeah, you know how it
I
always
got
goes with
this."
encounters. Encounters at the
Absolutely
end of
has
the
this.
session are always like the most exhausting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna throw this at Barrow anyway, so we're good.
Dude, Brendel had his romance session. I have my romance session
Oh,
next session where I
no.
wild shape to Rottweiler.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. I'm
Brendel's
kidding.
like,
I'm
finally the-
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, everyone. Calm down. I'm not gonna roleplay that. That would be insane.
Jeez.
It might be insane, but is it beyond your character?
No.
Hey,
No.
if Talia's love life could literally be a campaign plot of last session, then yeah, this dire Rottweiler's coming back to us as a fucking
I will
god.
kill it.
Dire
I will kill
Rottweiler.
it.
You kill it. You kill your love interest. It comes back scornful like a ghost.
Jeez.
We're gonna have a hot tub, blood hot tub spa.
No, we had our
session
hot
out
tub
here.
already. It was a pea soup.
Yeah, it was the
What?
soup.
That's true.
Anyways,
It was
to everyone
very
who,
relaxing.
I liked it.
Perfect heat.
It
I know,
was
I
not,
love that.
and it wasn't too salty. Like I was just telling him. that,
No.
So
It was perfectly balanced. I know.
yeah,
That was
as all soup should
Oh
be.
my god.
damn, bro, that Gordon Ramsay chef is really gonna be pissed now. Anyways, to everyone who is listening, thank you for joining us. Next week will actually be my last session as the DM, and then we'll be passing the reins off to one of these other guys. So be sure to tune in for that because it'll be fun to see how we transition to a whole different campaign with new DM, same characters, same world, all that stuff. So thanks for listening, and we will catch you all next week.
Next
Goodbye,
time.
everyone.
Oh wait, not next week.
Ah.
It's
That's
Thanksgiving.
not your catchphrase.
We're taking an off week, so the week after that.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Unless there's some. Yeah. Cool.
Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Catch
My
y'all later.
catchphrase.
Peace, cool
See you guys.
kids.
Thanks.
Have a good one.